Uh, Good afternoon to all. I am Rahul Singh, Assistant Professor of CS Department, IIMT College of Engineering, Greater Noida. And today's my topic is introduction about big data. So let's start about big data. What is big data? And big data are high volume, high velocity, and high varieties information assets that require new form of processing to enhance decision making, instant discovery, and process optimize. And then big data is the term of collection of data sets. Big data is term of collection of big data set. So large that complex that is become difficult to process using on-hand database management tool or text or data processing applications like high volume. High volume mean large amount of data, huge amount of data like 100 TBs and 2000 TBs and terabytes in data. And then high velocity mean speeds of data. And then high variety. So different type of variety of data, images, video, contents, and web contents, these type of data. Next, what are types of big data? Big data, these are four types of volume, velocity, variety, and veracity. Volume. Next, what is volume? Volume mean a huge amount of data. Huge amount of data like with the social media space of example, as volume refers to the amount of data generated through the website, portal, online applications. Like as we have multiple websites, website data. When we have a store and huge amount of data on, as example, we have a Facebook, Twitter, and LinkedIn, Instagram, YouTube, and in this all data like videos and contents and images and GIF image and like all kind of documents we have uploaded on it. So where can we store this data and huge amount of data? So it is then especially of B2C companies, business to customer, and volume compress the available data that are out there and need to be assessed for the relevant. Consider the following: Facebook data. Facebook has 2 billion users or more, 2 billion or more users. YouTube 12 billion users or more users, and then Twitter and Instagram, and everyday users will be increase, and every users upload images, post and videos and tweets, and upload YouTube videos and iframe videos we have to upload on this. And these are this type of data, it's called a volume. Data volume is huge amount of data we have stored on our database and our servers. So how can we storage and how can we handle these volume data and huge amount of data? You can now image the inside large amount of volume of data that generate every minutes and every hours, every minutes, every hours, every more users uploads videos every hours, every minutes. And then next is, what is data velocity? Data velocity, data velocity means speeds of data, and that's like with velocity we refer to the speed with which data are being generated. This as we explained with is speed of data. And then saying with our social media example, every day 900 million photos are uploaded on Facebook, 50 million tweets are uploaded on Twitter, and 0.4 million hours of video are uploaded on YouTube, and 3.5 billion searching are performed in Google's. And like this, so every seconds, every minutes, and every hours, users upload data on social media platforms and other kinds of platforms like websites and other LMS, learning management, or eBuddies. These all type of websites, we upload data per seconds, per minutes, and per hours. So it is speed, like speed. This is a like a nuclear data exponential. Big data help the company to hold this exponential, accept the incoming flow of data, and at the same time process it fast so that it does not create bottleneck. Then next is, what is data variety? What is data variety? Data variety mean like a different type of data, structural data, unstructured data. So we need to structural data, and we have got unstructured data. So as you think, you have upload data. Uh, Firstly, we have to upload content. Firstly, we have to upload content, and same editor we upload image and video. So it is unstructured data. So in one content field, so we have upload content and images and videos. It is not a structured data, it is unstructured data. So it is a varieties big data refer to all the structured and unstructured data that has the possibility of getting generated there by the human or by machine. So human by machine, as a machine like we have a robot, so robot get some topics and get some structure from our end, human by. So store data, it will be approximate capture image or capture content. So if you have talk to something with robot, so he's got a content and something he say he show, so he capture image. So both data has stored in the same time. So it is a not a structural data, it is unstructured data. So it is a human or by machine, it will be storage. The most commonly added data are structured text, tweets, pictures, and videos. However, unstructured data like email, voicemail, handwritten text, ECG reading, audio recording, etc. are also important element under varieties. Varieties is all about the ability to classify the incoming data into the various categories. Next is what is the data veracity? What is data veracity? Veracity is a big data collection related to consistency, accuracy, quality, and trustworthy data. And data variety referred to the baseline and no automatic data. It is also referred to incomplete data or the presence of error, outfired, and missing values. And then data varieties is general is how accurate or truthful data. A data set may be in the content of big data. And however, it is take on a bit more meaning, more specific when it is come to accuracy of data. It is not just the quality of the data itself, but how truthworthy the data source, type and processing of it is removing things like bias, analogy, or inconsistency, duplicacy, and quality are just a few aspects that factor into improving the accuracy of big data. What do data veracity means? Truth, truthworthy data and quality of data and accuracy and consistency. Quality of data, just as we have got data from Facebook and WhatsApp and Twitter and all kind of. So it is data is truthworthy or not? It is correct data correct or not? What is data source? So we have find the accurate data and correct data, and it is complete data. Like we have upload something from content and videos and images, and it will data upload from another sites. So you basically upload from, so we want to find source of data, and it is this data is truthworthy data or not, it is correct or not. Firstly, we have find data quality and truth wise data, it is perfect data or not perfect data, it is a correct data, not a incorrect data. So firstly find a source of data coming from the source. So it is source is correct, it is a correct data, or we have find here this time we uploaded some people's different videos and not correct videos. So it is a find for it is under coming in a data veracities. Data veracities as a firstly we have know about I have one website, so it website is hacked from another persons and hackers. So if the data is of the deleted data, and it will be, how can find this data hacked from? So it is a data source. Some hackers upload own data on our websites. It is not usable data. It is a dummy data. Hackers uploaded on our websites. So it is not correct data. It is coming from Veracity, coming in data Veracity. So this data, it find a source. How can we find source? It's a coming data is a truthworthy source or not. If truthworthy source, it is a good. Otherwise, it will be not good, and it will be removed from our end, या फिर server end. This then why big data or big deals? Government, private sector, since as a government big data role, Aadhaar card data. So it is a every people's have Aadhaar card, so it is huge amount of data, and so government is handle this data using a big data. Many different big data programs launched. Private sector, as a Belmart handle more than 1 million customer transaction every hours, and which is important to database estimate contain than 2.5 petabyte of data. Facebook handled 40 millions or more users photos from the user bases. Falcon credit card fraud detection system protect 2.1 million active account worldwide. Science large sentence survey test of which generate 140 terabytes of data every 5 days. Biomedical computer like decode human generate and personalized medicine, and social science solution, and life cycle of data, and acquisition, aggregation, analysis, and application. From application got data, and acquisition, then aggregation, then analysis. Data got from application, then data settled data, then data find aggregation and integrate data, and then analysis. Then it is a data, that's a computational view of data, big data. Storage, firstly we have a user. So user got data. How can it is a sequence wise? We have a storage. So data formatting and cleaning dummy type of data and unformatting data. We have to cleaning, then data understand, then access data. It is data correct. The user can access this data. So data understanding, then data integration, then data analysis, then data visualization. Next, big data and related topics. Storage, information from data storage, and then from format cleaning, signal processing, and data from my applications, coming data from my applications, and storage on our database, and our storage, format cleaning, then data understanding, NLP, using NLP, and data warehousing. These applications used for topics we have used for data visualization. Okay, like just a data warehousing, data mining using machine learning. We have to visualize data, and database information, data access from database, computer vision and speech recognition. We have to use these type of topics and courses for data analysis and data visualization for human. Some data analysis technique, जैसे visualization हो गया, classification, predictive modeling, time series, and clustering. And real-time fast data, Facebook, social media and networks. These are data coming from Facebook, Twitter, and fast data, social media network. Every times and every seconds and every minutes and every hours we have got data from social medias. Huge amount of data. In this file like a content, images, videos, and sharing data analyzing, and chatting data. Then coming scientific instruments. So we have a scientific instruments, collection of sources of data. Then mobile device data. We have a mobile, and we have to go upload photos and capture photos and making a videos, and we have a geolocations, our location data and video data, photo data. Every time we have to synchronize data. This time we have a use Gmail Drive and or other kind of cloud sense and storage. So we have a time to time with fixed one time. So we have synchronized all data, mobile data. So we have a large amount of data in storage in clouds. So we have to everywhere access data from clouds in our mobiles and mapping your map data. So geolocate where you located and this, and then sensor technology and network, measuring all kind of data. Sensor technology. So this time we have used network and like of all kind of sensor technology and network data. The progress and innovation is no longer hidden by the ability of collection data, but by the ability to manage, analysis, summarize, visualization, and discover knowledge from the collected data in a timely manner and a scalable fashion. Big data advantage. Big data advantage: understand the targeting customers, understanding the optimized business process, improving system research, and improving healthcare and public health, improving society and logic from what. So it is a big data advantage. Number one, understanding and test targeting customers. Understanding and target customer. Targeting customer means we have a starting a one business, uh, like we have a starting a shop, online shopping and online uh, grocery shopping. So we firstly we have to check where it is a very requirements. It is a very what kind of customer and in this area. So we have a data. So we will be easily find targeted customers. Then understanding and optimizing business process. Business process mean like every time how can we improve our business, how can we improve our business. So we have got all data, we have all. So we have to analyze data and check where we lack and what we do for our business process. If we have a old data, so we will use old data, we have to improve our business. And just like we have to check weather prediction. How can we weather prediction? Weather prediction like a use our old data and check like a 20 years data and 25 years data, old data. We have to check this time what data and this time get what data, what type of immunity and wind speed and this type of kind of knowledge, and collect data and match old data. How can we accurate? So it will be do prediction, tomorrow is raining or not, what kind of weather for tomorrow. So it is a use for in weather prediction. Improve science and research. So improve science and research. Science and research mean is a we have a old data check the okay, this topic is already committed or not. It is a, and then we have to check. Firstly, main point is the pluginism. How can we check pluginism? Yeah, pluginism software. How can we find the pluginism? Because we are he has a software have a data, data storage, data have. So he checked in our data storage and all kind data. Ke, this topic and this points and this paragraph it is matched or not. If it is matched, is going to in our that process make to red or green or yellow. So it will be give us a percentage, it will accurate data this. And improving healthcare and public health. In healthcare we have to check the one person have 5 days he said he something problems and some kind of blood reports and all kind of data. So we have a storage. So we have to check after 5 days data. It is an how can we implement how what we do medicine and what we prescription for health and public health. And then improving security and law enforcement. Security and law enforcement. And conclusion, building a viable solution of large and complex data is a challenging that company is a field and continues learning and implements new way handles. So main point is what is data veracities. Data veracities, we have to source of data, we find to source of data and data truthfully or not, it is correct data or not, and huge amount of data coming from another source, but is a not findable source that we have to check many times. Our websites and our software it is hacked, and hackers some uploaded data from our end, and some dummy content, dummy images and dummy videos, or he said find its source. So it will be very important. It is unlike of data. It is a data source. It is a in coming in a data veracities. So anything, any questions, or please ask. Thank you so much for listening.